Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're live here from beautiful Pleasanton, California for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, along with Ken Stone that's joining us in the booth. Ken, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
No, awesome stuff here. We're about to begin our first match of the day. This is the round of 32s. We have Jaime Martel from Chihuahua, Mexico, who's about to serve, and Sebastián Fernandez from Tijuana, Mexico. So, Ken, you've known these players for a little while. What can you tell us about them?
I watched a very interesting qualifying match last night. Jaime played Jonathan Flores. It was a tiebreaker. Jaime needed his best serves, some cracked serves on the left side, and some Z's to his backhand to pull out the tiebreaker. But Jonathan is a very good player.
So side out there by Sebastián Fernandez. So this is the round of 32s match, and want to let everybody know that we have some exciting racquetball. So after this match, we have another match following up right after between Javier Mar from Chihuahua, Mexico, and Diego Garcia from Buenos Aires, Argentina. So yeah, some interesting matches because, Ken, as you know, we've had a lot of these junior players coming from South America. We just had the U.S. Open last week, so we got a lot of them still here and participating. This is going to be quite an exciting draw.
Yeah, Sebastian played here many years ago as a junior. We held some junior divisions along with Pablo's event, and I remember Sebastian as a 8 and under, 10 and under playing here.
And there you go. Again, good shot there. Fernandez just signing out. It's a short serve.
Bobby Horn, your tournament director, refereeing down there.
The official ref for this match.
It's a nice shot.
Great shot there by Fernandez to get on the board first. It's a good shot by Martel. You know, one of the things these players have, they have a very good advantage of where they train. Of course, Sebastián Fernandez is sparring partner of Álvaro Beltrán in Tijuana. They train a lot together in the same club. Jaime Martel trains a lot with Alan Natera, Rodrigo Montoya, Javier Mar. So you got these guys who play with top-tier players. And, their level of play since they got out of the junior years has been just wonderful.
Yeah. I haven't seen Jaime play in a long time. He definitely can extend a rally. He had to make many gets last night with Jonathan. I think that was a good get.
It's a good shot right there.
Yeah, 3.
So 3 serving 0 on the headpen scoreboard as Sebastián Fernandez takes an early lead here against Jaime Martel. It's a great shot. Cross-court winner there, Ken.
Yeah, Sebastian's serve, though, if he keeps that serve like he did on that one, the backhand drive right in the corner, Jaime's going to be in some trouble.
I was just thinking about that, Ken, because there you go. That's a good serve right there, Fernandez. Yeah, that's one of those things that Sebastian has. One of his powerful weapons is a serve. He's a strong player, as we all know. But what I like is that he's switching it up a bit. But his drive is so tough.
Right.
I mean, he needs to stick to that right now. He's leading by 5, so that's a great advantage right there for him.
Great shot.
In terms of speed and in terms of agility, that's what we see from Fernandez.
And if he can make a little dink shot like that, and he has all his weapons going, he's very tough. He's leaning way to the right side. and he still had trouble with that serve.
But you know what? I love that serve. He tried
Yeah.
to, you know,
Yeah.
he did something very, very different. Jaime wasn't expecting it.
I think he needs a timeout. And there it is at 8-0 timeout.
It's a timeout there taken by Jaime Martel. As he takes a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves. We'll be back here on IRT Live. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again after timeout by Jaime Martel. We'll resume play right now. Jaime Martel going to back in. So a good start for Sebastián Fernandez, Ken.
Everything he's trying to do is working. Drive serve right, one to the left, and he did a jam serve in there that Jaime couldn't catch up with. If he keeps his focus, he's going to be tough today. Screen serve.
Fernandez on that defense. That's a three-wall shot by Jaime Martel, earning him a side out. It's an interesting rally.
Put him in the corner there with that ball that came off the ceiling in a strange way. It's about the only shot he had, and he made it. Wow.
That ball hit Martel. He tried to lean a little bit too late.
He could not get out of the way of that. That was close. I think it was right on the line. He's got to make that shot. The rally gets extended for him. I think he kind of likes that style of rally where he can dive and make some gets, but when he has a shot like that, he needs to make it. But Sebastian is going to a lob.
There you go, and he paid for it.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. Finally, Jaime Martel gets on the board, 179 in the headpen scoreboard. And Jaime just tries something a little different right there.
It was close to a screen serve. I think he's going to have to keep changing the serve until he finds a pattern that's going to work for him. He hadn't had that many chances to serve yet, though.
That's a skip there by Jaime Martel. Tried to do a change of speed right there, but it was just a little too off. Just enough for it to, give a side out to Sebastian Fernandez, who's now back to serve. So, Ken, this sequence of serves that, switching up that has been working for Sebastian Fernandez, it's going back to the drive serve.
Great get. Yeah, I think he needs to stay with this drive. I think if he lets up and lobs, he creates longer rallies, and he's going to give Jaime a chance.
I agree.
That serve worked last night with Jonathan Flores. Hit a lot of cracks in the tiebreaker. Here's the lob again. Still 1-9. Jaime to serve. I don't know if he's going to go with this crack serve again or not. That's a Jaime rally.
It
A
is.
lot of shots. Keep the opponent moving around. He doesn't have the power that Sebastian has.
And you know what? Fernandez is playing good defense, though. He's getting some balls there that are a little bit hard to reach. Of course, his speed helps a lot. But, that's the thing. He needs to keep on his toes in his defense. And Martel now.
I think he should just unload on that one.
Definitely so.
This is where Jaime can make a run. Sebastian's hit a couple of shots he wasn't doing earlier. Wow, that's a great shot.
That's a good overhead shot right there down the line for Fernandez.
Yeah, it's not coming off the back wall either. He hit it low enough and hard enough, ran right under it.
Exactly. Had the height, had the speed, had the direction.
Great shot.
And as you said, Ken, honestly, it's just one of those things where, Sebastian has to unload. Just go for it. Stop tapping that ball.
Right.
Jaime Martel is just right behind him, just one step behind.
He's going to get every ball that's not put down.
Definitely.
Good shot.
It's a good shot by Martel.
Yeah, his serve is not as strong as Sebastian's, but it's in the corner. It's forcing the ceiling ball return. It gives him that third shot winner.
Wow.
Yep.
Bit of a run there for Jaime Martel. 4 in a row.
Pablo working some technical difficulties.
It's a
Beautiful
good,
shot.
good wide angle pass right there.
I was surprised when he went to the ceiling with his forehand on that one. I thought he was going to really give us a forehand splat, but he still had a shot left over. No.
It's a skip right there.
Just didn't come off the back wall enough.
It's a skip right there by Fernandez.
I don't think he really committed to that shot the way he should have.
And I'm all for the change of speed. I mean, like a change up in baseball, I'm all for it because it does throw the opponent off. But, that's one thing. Another one is just not, getting to the objective.
But he makes up for it there. That's a great shot.
That's always interesting, Ken. when you're on defense,
Right.
how much you feel a little bit loose and you just do better, better scoring.
Beautiful reverse pinch. Sebastian Loeb serving again, though.
So referee calls the game 5-11 on the head pen scoreboard. Martel to the serve. That's a great serve. That's an ace right there by Jaime Martel.
I might agree with Sebastian on that one. Look, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Maybe a hair short, but
yeah.
This is his winning serve last night.
A hair's frog short.
Yeah.
Down the line. Martel, the winning shot right there.
He's coming into his focus. I think he's going to close this gap. 8-11. Beautiful.
You know what I'm liking about Martel is being more aggressive.
Right.
I think now Sebastian is being a little bit more defensive.
Agree.
You know, I need to see Sebastian just being more offensive. I need to see him be more aggressive, and that's the difference. I mean, Jaime Martel is at a pretty good run now.
And I think that's Sebastian's style to be aggressive too. I think that big lead has thrown him off. Oh.
See that?
Don't pinch a pinch, right? That's what we used to teach.
Don't pinch a
It
pinch.
was a bad pinch, and it got worse.
That's the thing. Again, Martel was more aggressive. Fernandez was a little bit, more defensive. And, that 8-point advantage that Sebastian had, poof, disappeared.
Let's go.
Honestly, a shot, Ken, that I don't understand about Fernandez going like that, or around a world shot.
I think he felt that was all he had. I think he could have done more with it.
That's a replay called right there.
Yeah.
He got out of the way. He should have taken
I think he could have and should have taken it.
Yeah, I think Martel could have taken that swing, definitely.
Short. Yeah, that's what Sebastian needs to get back to. And he better bring the drive serve now.
So this is a race to 4. Let's see what happens. Fernandez, drive serve.
Yep, that's...
Point. There you go. You talked about it,
If
Ken.
somebody was coaching him or telling him what to do, he's got the right coach now telling him. But that's the serve he needs. Either side would work, I think.
There you go. Fernandez, 2 in a row here.
And it might be my mic got turned up with the sound, but I think he's hitting it harder than he was.
I think
0-0.
so. He's hitting it harder.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
That was another ace there by Sebastián Fernandez. Now 1 point away from taking game number 1.
I think I would have gone timeout, I think, to stop this.
Jaime took his timeout already. He's done.
Oh, that's right, 1 timeout.
There you go.
My bad. Good game.
That's the game, 15-11, as Sebastián Fernandez with a sequence of 4 incredible serves comes out with game number 1. As they take a timeout, we take a 2-minute break. We'll be back here on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
I love racquetball. So if you're ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from beautiful Pleasanton, California. So, Ken, you're from around here. Tell us about it.
About Pleasanton?
Yeah.
I had lunch yesterday, sushi with Alan Natera and Carla Munoz, and we went through downtown Pleasanton. It's a beautiful little postcard downtown. It's got a Wild West history and old tunnels and ghosts and things, and we had a fun time. There's lots of good places to eat. I think Bobby is working on getting the Junior Nationals here next summer.
That'd be tremendous.
So there's a lot of things to do out here. If you're watching and you're thinking, I usually go to the Junior Nationals. There's obviously a couple of baseball teams out here, but Pleasant's a good place. There's wineries. On the front wall, you can see the visit. Get tickets to that, Pablo. You let us know.
Tickets to the Golden State Warriors, of course. If you want to see baseball, we got the Oakland Athletics really close. San Francisco Giants are not that far. 49ers are not that far. There's a lot of, California is obviously big on professional sports, and we have the IRT this weekend in Pleasanton, the Bay Club. Fantastic club, Ken. Love it. A lot of accommodations. It's all fantastic.
Any place that's got an attached hotel to a tournament, you can just walk up and down the stairs and play.
So, Ken, coming back to the match here. So Fernandez, after an 11 tie, with 4 great serves, just come back to win it. So now Jaime Martel has to make some adjustments. So what do you think that Jaime Martel needs to do to take this one to the third game?
I think he found the formula in the middle of that first game, and that's part of it right there.
So point right there for Martel.
The crack serve on the left, drive serve right into that corner. Sebastian goes ceiling if it doesn't come off the back wall, and Jaime is going to wait for that ball to come off the back wall, and he's going to try his one shot then. And he found a good rhythm where he was making him in the middle. Sebastian just returned with that drive serve at the end.
It's another point there for Jaime Martel. So what about Fernandez? What does he need to do to finish this game and this match in game number 2?
I think we saw it. I think the whole time when he comes up to serve for that first serve, he needs to bring that bomb that we saw for the last 4 points in game 1.
That ball tap.
He got away with it. That's lazy.
He
And
got away with it.
it.
But, he capitalized on a Jaime Martel mistake.
Right.
But, yeah, there's no way he should be tapping that ball. He just needs to, like you said, just unload and get through with
Even
it.
if it's not, it was a little bit in an awkward spot. He still can hit it 2 or 3 feet high and just drive it off the side wall.
I agree. A long second opportunity.
I think we all knew that was about to happen.
I don't
I've been waiting for that forehand pinch splat on the right side on those. I don't want him to go ceiling on that. I want him to really hit that one. That's a screen.
Not according to the referee.
No, and Jaime was okay with it.
And you know what? Fernandez just did a wonderful cross-court shot winning.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting. Got caught Jaime off guard a little long, though. Second opportunity for Fernandez. Wow, what agility though from Fernandez! Great effort.
Some great shots in that rally. I think he's settling into the second game, and he's not going to lose focus like he did in the first.
Still early, 2-2 on the headpen scoreboard. Wow, powerful.
Yeah, like I said, I watched him with Jonathan last night. That serve was not being returned, and it's being returned with authority today. Definitely hit the side wall,
Yeah.
but I can see why they kind of question that one a little bit.
Yeah, sidewall, front wall, sidewall. Yeah, but totally, it was a good shot.
Okay.
Plus, the referee had a good vantage point.
Bobby's right on the line.
He's right on the line. He can see it perfectly, so no doubt about it.
That serve is what's going to get Jaime in this. Drive into the corner where Sebastian can only go ceiling, and Jaime gets the first chance to win the point. He got it.
Ooh.
Beautiful serve.
Good serve there by Martel. Down the line, no defensive play there.
Oh,
that's
one I expect him to make.
It's a mistake there by Jaime Martel. Can Fernandez capitalize on this?
He's going to the lob. That's beautiful.
That though was a fantastic shot by Fernandez, who's 3-4 now on the headpen scoreboard.
Didn't make front wall.
A little too
Nice
much
get.
right there. So tied up at 4 apiece. I want to thank everybody for watching. Remember, this is one of the Reaching Your Dream Foundation matches for these athletes. Just fantastic. We want to remind everybody, thanks to RIDF for, supporting these players, helping them, reach their dreams. And we seem so successful players. Not long ago, about a month ago, we saw Eduardo Portillo, an RYDF player that has been sponsored by them and supported by them, win his first Tier 1 in the IRT. Still in his early 20s. Fernandez, who now gets back on top, leading by 1. Remember, everybody, please help and donate RYDF, to help and support these young players. We got more players, as you saw, Ken, coming in from Costa Rica, from Chile, from Ecuador, Bolivia. We got Argentina right now, Colombia. We got all these players that are being supported, and you know what? They make for a great tournament. They make for a great turnout, and they're growing a lot. They're representing, professionally, but also they're getting a chance to represent their countries as international teams.
Exactly. RYDF is housed in this area. They're local to this area, so I know I've been familiar with their operation for many years. Nice angle.
Remember to donate. Give the number 2 RIDF.org. Help these young kids reach their dreams, both for the IRT and the LPRT.
Hey, you're exactly right. It makes for a great tournament. I love having that will make it. All the players from the various countries here. I take it for granted. I see Carla here. She lived with me for a while she went to school. My wife and I housed her, and this is what makes it so a lot of these players can come to tournaments. I thought he was going to get that.
That ball tap from Fernandez is just not. I'm not feeling it, Ken.
No, I'm not. I'm not either. But maybe this towel timeout will remind him of the power he's got.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Fernandez, he can definitely finish the rallies, make it shorter. I mean, I think he's done feeling Martel out. I think he felt him enough in game number 1. I think he can just go ahead and be a little bit more assertive.
He's got that gear that he used starting at 11-11 in the first game, and it's just a matter of when he's going to switch into that gear for this game.
So I want to remind everybody after this match, coming up, Javier Mar from Chihuahua, Mexico, versus Diego Garcia from Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Diego was playing last night. I saw him on this court last night playing a late qualifying match.
And he made the round of 16s at the U.S. Open.
I haven't seen him play in a while. Oh, he won the 21
and he won the 21 and under division.
I think he played here a few years ago, but I haven't seen him in a long time play since last night.
Very talented young player.
Nice repinch. Beautiful shot. Yep. Jaime's letting us all know he should have hit that open line shot that time.
He's playing better now than game number 1, though. Jaime's, much more closer match right now. That's a good shot right there.
Good shot.
Good response there.
Oh, shirt change maybe.
Jaime Martel is going to change his shirt. So want to again remind everybody, give the number 2 RIDF.org. This is a great organization. As you said, they're housed right here. They're close to here. They're locals, and supporting every player that they can, helping them out with some of their dues, helping out with their hotels. It's just fantastic what they do. Want to encourage people. That the next match that we have, Diego Garcia versus Javier Mar, same story. They're both, helped and they're supported by the RDF Foundation. So it's very important, Ken. I can't stress it enough, and how thankful we are, not just the RT but also the LPRT.
Yep.
So 6 serving 7 on the head pin scoreboard.
Nice pinch.
Wow, great shot there.
Well, that time Sebastian's power got away from him a little bit. He had a pass, but he came off the back wall too easy. 7-7. Jaime had the line there. The pinch again. Straight in, Jaime.
I gotta say, I like that serve from Fernandez, but just came off too much from the back wall.
Something looked odd on that one. At first I thought it skipped. Sebastian's asking Bobby about it a little bit. Yeah, good call.
A little frustration there on the hands of Jaime Martel. But that was a difficult shot itself, Ken. You know, it was far back from the court. Let's see if Fernandez can capitalize.
Screen serve.
Wow. Fantastic shot. Textbook right there. Great camera work from our technician.
It was not in my textbook, I think, when I played. I missed that chapter.
You missed that lesson?
That lesson I missed.
Between the legs. Of course. Martel taking full advantage of that. You know, it's a good shot by Sebastian Fernandez, but, you know, he left the ball vulnerable. Martel taking advantage.
I feel this is a timeout.
So a timeout is called by Jaime Martel. As he takes a timeout, we'll take a short break ourselves. And we'll be back here with the rest of the match on IRT Live.
In life, you want things you can count on, like a good dinner out with friends or a romantic weekend. Feeling the warmth on your face while exploring a new space. Finding the best dress and forgetting about all the rest. So when you're looking to get away, go somewhere you can count on. For your night out, day trip, or weekend getaway, visit the Tri-Valley, the place for sunshine you can count on.
I remember Rafa went to some, and the Gearbox shorts, the t-shirts, the hats, the headbands. I mean, they are simple, but I like simple. I mean, they look great.
We're back. Score. I don't know the score. 9-7. Short serve. Ooh. Nice try by Sebastian. Side out 7-9. In addition to the power, he brings quite a retrieve game with him, too. That's just not working like it did last night, or he may not have his angle set yet.
So it's 9-7 on the headpin scoreboard. Fernandez, deceitful serve right there, but better return there from Jaime Martel. So Ken, wise time out there, I think, for Jaime Martel. He didn't want to get this match, you know, away from him. It's a good pause. He recovered the serve, but he definitely needs to, you know, keep on offense. You know, do better serves on Fernandez. Remember, he was behind by 8 in the last game. There you go. Slowly but surely, Jaime Martel coming
Yeah,
back.
I think Jaime's found that this attempt at the crack works a little bit. It's not enough. Sebastian can just put too much weight behind that backhand and drive it. So I don't know that he can go back to that serve anymore in this game. I think in the corner of his mind he's got to be thinking, what if Sebastian gets those 4 big serves again in a row? So at the score we're at now, Sebastian could run it quickly. That's beautiful.
Here you go, Martel. Soft hands, good
Yep.
control.
That's a good part of his game.
Yeah, no, a very wise decision. I mean, Sebastian was all the way to the left. He just touched it there in the right corner. Now he's tied at 9 apiece. So a good time out there for Jaime Martel. 3 points in a row.
And I was looking for the pinch on that one. He had a nice down the line. Straight in. Jaime's serve the drive wasn't great, but he got it enough in the corner that it gave Sebastian some trouble.
Down the line,
Yeah.
winning shot there.
2 in a row he's done that. Short serve.
Down the line,
And again,
winning shot again.
the around the world, we've seen that a couple times from Sebastian. It's not going to work out for him.
So 2 points for Jaime Martel right now to take this one to the distance. Let's see. Right now, he's being the aggressor, and Fernandez is just playing defense.
He's going to go to the Z.
Ken, best rally of the match so far?
I don't know. The longest match, the longest rally of the match so far.
You know, I remember earlier this season, Sutsi Munchik was watching a game for Fernandez, and he said something on the broadcast that I think is very accurate. It says, once Sebastian Fernandez learns how to make a good down-the-line shot, and as I say that, he will be a threat on the tour. And that's the thing. That last rally was missing some down-the-line shots there from Fernandez.
I think his serve makes him enough a threat today.
See those? He went down the line, but it was about 3 feet up in the air.
Yeah. I think Jaime's got his focus. I think he's going to get it now. Putting myself in a bad spot. I think he's got it.
Down the line.
He's had this rotation of shots in the last few minutes. Nice serve, ceiling return, and he waits for it, and he's gone like 3 line and maybe 1 pinch. A lot of people like to try to crack at 14. And he did the smart thing and went straight to the corner. Tiebreaker.
So tiebreaker coming up, and Jaime Martel will serve. And we'll be back here with the remainder of the match on IRT Live.
Lindell, and due to your incredible support, the original My Slippers are almost completely sold out. As a special thank you, I am launching my brand new all-season slippers, slides, and sandals for as low as $29.98. This is a limited time offer, so go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code and you'll get all my new footwear for as low as $29.98. My all-season slippers are made with my exclusive 4-layer design that you won't find in any other slipper. They're finished with a breathable fabric so you can wear them all year round. And my new slides and sandals are made with patented impact gel, making them ultra comfortable and extremely durable. I guarantee they'll be the most comfortable footwear you'll ever own. So go to mypillow.com or call the number on your screen now to get your very own all-season slippers, slides, and sandals for as low as $29.98 with your promo code. This is an introductory offer and it won't last long, so order now.
Is this you every day you show up to the club? Do you have no purpose to your training? Do you not get better at racquetball? Hey, you. What the hell are you doing? You want to learn?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the remainder of this match for the RT. I'm Fabio Soto here with Ken Stone.
Wow. Beautiful serve.
Wow. Great way to start game number 3 for Jaime Martel.
I thought he was going to do that at 14 last game.
Fantastic serve right there. Well,
I think he wins the tournament if he can keep that serve.
I think so. I think so. It's another great there point. So right now it's in terms of Jaime Martel just switching it up, being the aggressor, being a little bit more strategic. And you know what? I think he's being more patient, though.
I think but he always has to keep in the back of his mind at any time there could be a run of serve by Sebastian. He just knows he can't, that no lead is safe, no score is safe with Sebastian.
Oh, no, of course not.
And here it comes.
I love that serve from Fernandez. He had a lot of success with it in game 1. Down the line shot there for Martel.
Although I don't know that was what Sebastian was trying to do.
Oh no,
I think he was just trying to unload on it. He hits it so hard that Jaime's got to go to the ceiling. 2-0. That's it.
That's it. That's the serve.
Jaime's got the tournament won. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Again,
Great
that
get.
ball tap.
Yeah, Sebastian, again, I think he needs to hit that one. Really unload on that one.
Yeah.
The winner has Samuel Murray.
So the winner of this one.
Samuel Murray, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Everybody speaks Eastern.
So one of the things that we want to.
3:30 California.
3:30 California.
6:30 Eastern. London, it's about 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m.
There you go. See, back to play. 4 serving 0 in the headpan scoreboard as Jaime Martel wants to close this one. It's another point. A good serve there by Jaime Martel.
I think he actually got it on one bounce and just knocked it into the ground.
So 3 serves that have been successful for Martel. 5 points right there for
impressive.
him.
Short.
Down the line shot.
And he's not going cross court. He's not trying to extend it. When he has that forehand off the back wall there, it's a pinch or it's a line. And in the last 15 minutes, he's made them all. Wow. Is that 4 this game?
That's 4.
That's like my yearly total would be 4.
4 aces and 7 points right now. Martel is on a roll. Got a setup there for Jaime Martel, who's making it 8 now. I have to say, Ken, I'm a little surprised that Fernandez hasn't taken a timeout. He's 3 points away from losing this match.
That's the forehand we need on that pinch.
That's a down the line that Satsi Munchak was talking about in the
It doesn't
broadcast.
have to be flat. He hits it hard enough that he can get it by whoever he's playing on that shot. It just, I think.
Can Fernandez get on the board?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm timeout. I don't know. You know, he's to get back to 11. He's going to need half a dozen points and then a timeout. That point too. I don't know whether it's of value to use it now or not. That's a nice shot.
Took a little bit off the speed right there.
Took a little bit off. That's pretty hard to do at 0-9. That's a great shot.
That's a shot that Sebastian Fernandez needed to get back on the board and cut the rhythm here from Jaime Martel. Can Fernandez make a run of his own?
Not with that lob, I don't think.
Point number 2. I agree with you there, Ken. Not with that lob.
Because that just a couple inches off the back wall is all Jaime needs to make that shot. I think he needs to bring the big serve. That's a good re-kill.
That is a good defensive play by Sebastian Fernandez. Keeping out of the reach of Martel.
That's a skip. That's a skip. Now Bobby's got it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Bobby doesn't have it.
Go. That rally took a little longer than it should have right there. Both have opportunities to kill, especially Fernandez.
And those are rallies that I think Jaime expects to win, where you're grinding it out like that. He's waiting for Sebastian to make a mistake.
It's a great cross-court winner there by Fernandez.
Fantastic.
But again, you know what? I don't agree with the serve that he's doing. I'd like to see him serve some bombs to Jaime, because you know we saw that he had a ton of success there in game number 1. There's no point of changing that strategy if it worked.
No, but he's still got that timeout though. And
Both of them do.
And at 9-0, we don't know if he should have used it. Now he's got a plan in place here. He's going to catch up and use it later.
Well, I don't think Jaime Martin is not going to let him anywhere close. If he gets a little bit more closer, he will definitely ask for his timeout. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, he's checking to see if he had a timeout.
Checking if he has a timeout, so let's take a timeout. We will too, and we'll be back here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're live once again here from beautiful Pleasanton, California at the Bay Club for the RT. I'm Fabio Soto, along with Ken Stone. So, Ken, good timeout for Jaime Martel?
Is he going to go with the crack serve? He's trying it. Very smart down the line.
So match point number 1 for Jaime Martel from Chihuahua, Mexico. So coming up next, just to remind everybody, Javier Mar versus Diego Garcia, both Reaching Your Dream Foundation players.
I haven't seen Javier play before. I'm excited.
Oh,
he saved that for
ace.
He saved that for 10.
He saved that for 10. Great strategy from Jaime Martel, who takes this match 11-15, 15-10, 11-5. So Ken, your thoughts?
If Jaime can serve like that, he's going to be trouble today for. He's got Samuel Murray next. It's going to be interesting.
Oh, it's going to be interesting to see how Sam Murray works out with, Jaime Martel. For the IRT, I'd like to thank you, Fabio Soto and Ken Stone. We're going to be back for a quick player interviews, and we'll be back shortly here with a commercial on IRT Live.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and my employees and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support by bringing you the MyPillow that started it all. MyPillow's patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs regardless of your sleep position. Because it works, we've sold over 70 million MyPillows, and now I'm bringing it to you for the lowest price ever. For example, you get my standard MyPillow, now only $19.88 with your promo code. Now's the time to get them for your friends, your family, your neighbors, everyone you know. MyPillows make the best gifts ever. In the times we're in, one thing we all need is getting a great night's sleep. So go to MyPillow.com or call that number on your screen now. Use your promo code and you'll get my standard MyPillow for only $19.88. For a more custom fit, my Premium Queen, only $24.98. Or my Premium King, only $29.98. This is a limited time offer, so order now.